But you want all this pimping you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but want a winner's reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimping, then bitch, you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these.
Now, see, in the world of pimping and hoeing, right? From the outside looking in, it might seem as though everybody fuck with each other, everybody get along, everybody congratulates and got well wishes for one another, right? And even from the inside, looking within, it might seem like everybody fuck with each other. You know, you got cats that you might consider your pimp partners or your pimp associates that seem congratulatory, like they got nothing but the best of intentions for you, best of wishes, so on and so forth, right? But to the seasoned, trained mind and eye, on one end of the spectrum, you have individuals in the game who have potential greatness. And in order for them to manifest and breathe life into that greatness, they got to put some work in. And in order to put some work in, they have to stay focused, right? But on the other end of the spectrum, you have the distractions. You know, you have the simp disguised as a pimp, you know, with a team full of no's trying to pose as hoes. Yeah, we call them no's, you know what I mean? Because it's the type of bitches that if they really try to be accepted in a real pimp's household, the real pimp is going to be like, no. You know what I mean? Them bitches is getting turned down by real pimps. Team full of no's, you know what I mean? Got a roster full of imposters that ain't going to never prosper, right? You have those guys on this end of the spectrum. And those guys on this end of the spectrum, they jealous of these dudes on this end of the spectrum because they know that these guys got something about them that they don't have. That potential greatness, that potential to be great, that uniqueness, that distinguishing factor that separates game from lame, that separates this special motherfucker from everybody else, right? And see, what I want you to understand is that it's real easy for this guy over here to be distracted by these guys over here. You know, because these guys over here, you know, they real good. Like I said, it's the simp disguised as a pimp. They real good at making the individual over here believe that they one and the same, you know, and they mimic the style. They mimic the characteristics. They mimic the personality traits as best they can. And some of them do a real good job at deceiving and distracting this individual over here. But what you got to understand is deep down inside, when them pressure type situations come on, this individual is going to reveal himself. When them situations where, you know, it calls for an individual to have self-discipline about themselves, this individual is going to reveal itself. You know, them situations where, you know, it calls for self-confidence and a sense of self-importance, this individual is going to reveal itself every time. And this individual over here going to have to find out the hard way. But take it from somebody that's been this individual over here throughout his whole time in the game, man. You know, you got a lot of sheep in wolves' clothing. You got a lot of simps disguised as pimps. And they really ain't nothing but dogs chasing cars. You know, and what I mean by that, when I say dogs chasing cars, you know, just like in the Batman movie, The Joker, Heath Ledger, he said he was just a dog chasing cars. He wouldn't know what to do with one if he caught it.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things.
And he just does shit. That's how a lot of these niggas in the game are, man. They just dogs chasing cars, busters chasing clout, in other words. You know, and just like that dog chasing a car, he wouldn't know what to do with that car if he caught it. These busters just chasing this clout, they wouldn't know what to do with it if they caught it. Why? Because just like that dog that's chasing the car, this buster that's chasing this clout, it don't fit with him. That's why he never catches it. And even if he catches what he feels like is some clout, it ain't gonna last. Why? Because the shit don't fit with you. See, what they don't understand is this individual over here with that potential greatness, when you have potential greatness and you're in pursuit of that greatness and you're focused on that greatness, it fits with you. It goes with you. So when you breathe life into that greatness and you catch that greatness that you're chasing, you can sustain it because you've been blessed with everything within you to sustain this greatness. Whereas this sucker, they just chasing this clout, and they don't understand that along with the greatness, clout is just something that comes with the territory in most cases, especially in the game as some pimping. When you chasing greatness and you doing great things in the game, the clout is just gonna naturally come along with that shit. So it's not something that you have to chase. The clout is gonna chase you. It's gonna be hard for you to escape that shit if you want to, you know? But see, this sucker over here, this buster chasing clout or this dog chasing cars, you know, it's like being in a basketball game, right? You know, the great individuals versus the demons, the devils, right? And you over here on this team, and just like in a basketball game, the devil is the coach of the demons, right? And the devil is going to assign his strongest demon to the strongest player on the team of the great motherfuckers, right? And that demon, he gonna play dirty with the great motherfucker over here. You know, he gonna be fouling, he gonna be throwing elbows, he gonna be throwing knees and all type of shit, violations to the game. He gonna do everything to throw this great motherfucker off course, right? And see, the great motherfucker, he might get savvy, he might peep game and realize that he can't play a dirty game fair, so he might start playing, you know, dirty too. And then, because he has this potential greatness in him, whatever level he get on with this demon, he gonna outdo him. So guess what's gonna happen? The great motherfucker gonna outdo the demon. Then the demon, you know, the devil is gonna send the demon to do even take the dirtiness to a higher level.
Straighten these motherfuckers out. We straighten these motherfuckers out. Man, handle your business.
You know, and trying to outdo the great motherfucker, but the great motherfucker, he gonna prevail every time. That's what these demons don't understand, man. So back to the pimping and hoeing, you know, you gonna have motherfuckers in the game that's solely meant to distract you. What you gotta understand is certain motherfuckers, they sole purpose on earth is to distract the great motherfucker from being great. That's it. You know, but you got to stay in your splendor. And you can't allow a pretender to drag you away from your splendor. You have to stay there. You got to remain steadfast in your brilliance, man. You got to stay operating in that. And a lot of times that's going to be lonely. That's why, like they say, man, you know, pimping is a lonely man's game. You know, especially if you want to be great in this shit, especially if you want to be successful, what you got to understand, man, it's going to be very few motherfuckers, if any, like yourself, you know, they got their own true greatness going on. There's gonna be, you know, they got their own self-sustained confidence, and when they come around you, you know, y'all could mingle with one another and they not draining from you. They not using you as a source of confidence or using you as a source of self-discipline, piggybacking off of you. Nah, you know what I mean? What you got to understand, it ain't gonna be too many motherfuckers in the game like that. So you got to stay sucker free at all costs. Because like I said, some motherfuckers, again, let me say it again, some motherfuckers' sole purpose on this planet is to distract a great motherfucker from being great. Some people's sole purpose on this planet is to distract your potentially great ass from being great. Because like I said, in order to be great, when you got the potential to be great, you're going to have to put in work. And in order to put in work, you're going to have to stay focused. In the world we live in now, it's more distracting than ever. So these suckers is going to play on that, not even understanding what spirit they being sent by and what they operating under or any of that. They just a dog chasing cars. And again, they wouldn't know what to do with it if they caught that shit. So stay sucker free, man. And as always, keep some of this love shit in your life. Suckers gonna be mad at you just for the way that you put love in your life, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Stay focused, stay pimping, stay great, stay sucker free. You dig?
Now come and take a sip of this game. Pour it down your ear and let it drip to your brain so you can run it up, run it up. And we'll be coming up, really coming up. Take a sip of this game, let it saturate your brain. Taylor, make your homework so we can match it with my name. Then attach it to your frame, right? Now you game tight. You gon' check her back the same night. Now you breaking tricks and handling thousands. While these bitches on the blade doing the mannequin challenge. Standing there looking stupid cause they has no game to hit a trick with, bitch, and that's so lame. Now come and take a sip of